founder of a small business, you're wearing multiple hats. One day you take care of customer support, the other day you're taking care of marketing, on some other day you're handling sales and client calls, on few days you have to go and meet people. So you're so overwhelmed with so many responsibilities. And sometimes even when you hire people, you don't trust them. You feel like they do not care about your company as how you care about your company, and somehow you feel that they're not doing the job properly. So are you this founder who is stuck with having a team, but the team is not being really functional or beneficial for you? And then you end up saying that, oh my God, I'm so overworked, I'm so burned out, I work all 7 days in a week, but still I'm not making enough. Is this story relatable to you as a business owner? Well, in that case, you're having difficulty in delegating tasks to your team. And delegation plays a very pivotal role in scaling up your business. Because if you do not trust your team and the people that you have hired, then it will be very difficult for you to bring in bigger clients and expand your business, increase your revenue, and make your business known to a larger group of people. Here are a few signs that you can notice if at all you are having difficulty in delegation. The first sign is that you're always in a bottleneck situation. Now, what does this mean? Say you take an off one day because you're not keeping well, or maybe you just have some other pressing commitments personally. The day you take off, your entire business is standstill. So whatever projects you're working on doesn't move ahead. Only it moves when you're in office and you're talking to your team. Otherwise, the projects, the firm is in standstill. The second sign is that you check and redo every single thing. So if your team submits certain works that they have done, you always make it a point to have a thorough check and ask them to redo every single thing, because you feel that it is not delivered in the way you generally deliver. The third sign is that you can't take a break. Whenever you take an off, you're always worried and the anxiety kicks in that, oh my God, your entire business is going to fall apart. The fourth sign is that you say yes to tasks out of habit. So whenever there are a couple of projects lined up, meetings with clients, you need to talk to your customers, you need to talk to your vendors, even though you have people. But whenever somebody asks you, will you take up this responsibility, you automatically say yes out of habit. And also you feel that the other people won't be able to do the job thoroughly because you are the one who had started it and you know the entire process and procedures. The fifth sign is that your growth has plateaued. You're always in the firefighting mode and not in the vision mode. If you resonate to any of these signs, then you know that you're having a lot of difficulty in running your team efficiently and productively. The sixth sign is that your team is underutilized. Almost 50% of your team's capabilities is not being tapped because you're constantly micromanaging and instructing them to do the job. So if you feel that you have 4 of these 6 different signs, then it means that you are not able to delegate to your team in a productive manner, and there is a lot of chaos in scaling up your business. Now you might ask, these reasons are known, right? Because you are experiencing it. Why is it difficult that as a founder, it is very difficult for you to delegate? So there are a couple of reasons. Let's understand this point by point. So one of the reasons why many founders are afraid of delegation is that they feel that they're going to lose control over their firm. That what if statement of, if their employee performs better, will they leave the firm? Will they start their own firm? Or will they start to demand more money? Or will they lose respect on you as a founder? Well, all of these 4 scenarios could be a possibility. But also there could be other possibilities like, so the employee can also feel that they have a lot of skills and potential which they have not really tapped in, and they are being utilized in the right sense. So they feel that they are at the right fit with the organization. And if this particular employee does well, definitely your business is going to grow. And when your business grows, you make more revenue. And even if the person demands for a higher pay, because of the work that they are doing, you can actually reward them by giving them a higher pay. Very few chances are that this employee is going to leave and start their own firm. Because if at all they had that grit to start their own firm, then they would have started. So it's sometimes the overthinking side of you kicks in and you don't see a bigger picture. You're always seeing things that doesn't work in your favor. You're not seeing how things can work in actually your favor. Another reason why founders find it very difficult to delegate is that they feel very guilty when they're giving tasks to their employees. They forget that they're paying these employees, and it's not that they're giving them some tasks which is out of their job description. They're giving them tasks based upon their job, right? And they often feel that the other person is not going to do it well, and what if they're supposed to scold them or tell them, okay, this task is not done right. Sometimes they feel that these conversations are very difficult, so instead, why don't I only do this particular task? Well, if you keep thinking like this, then you will always be in the firefighting mode. You won't be able to capture new projects. You won't be able to meet other founders who might actually require your services, because you're constantly stuck in your office and you're just doing the tasks repeatedly. So if your team is not able to understand the tasks or deliver it to them in the quality that you're expecting, then tell them very clearly what is your expectations. Communicate that to them and have a set of protocols and quality checks maintained, so that even the employee who's doing the task knows that these are the things that he's supposed to deliver and this is the quality in which they're supposed to deliver this. So one more reason why founders find it very difficult to delegate is that they feel that only they can do the task right. Well, yes, because you are building the firm, so you take care of the firm as if it is your own child and you give it a lot of importance, right? So we need to communicate the same feeling to our employees as well. We need to trust our employees that yes, they can also deliver the task. Maybe the first few tries, it is not up to the mark, but if you give them the clear statement of purposes and delegate the tasks in the right manner, definitely they are also going to match up to the level, and in some cases they might even surpass your level of quality as well. So now that we have understood that these are the different reasons why founders find it very difficult to delegate, how do we break this cycle? Well, I'm going to tell you 3 different techniques that you can use. And these are certain techniques that we teach founders in our Founder Mindset program. Because as founders, you are often alone and at times you need somebody to brainstorm and discuss. So that's where we at HAAWK come in. We work with founders and we ensure that their mindset is helping them to build their firm in a productive and in a healthy manner. So based on those case examples, I'm going to teach you 3 of the techniques that we often teach our founders. The first technique is the energy audit tool. So take a sheet of paper and write down all the tasks that energizes you, all the tasks that makes you have a neutral feeling, and the tasks that drains you. So once that you have written these down, you need to focus only on the task that energizes you. All the tasks that drains you or has a neutral feeling for the same, it is better that you delegate this to your employees. Have a clear statement of purpose as to what are these tasks for, what is the intention, and what is the outcome that you are expecting from them. Create a proper procedure for them to follow and have quality checks that is being enforced in it, so that your quality is always at the top and there is no compromise in it. The second important tool that you need to have in your toolkit is the 5% founders rule. Now, what is this 5% founders rule? You as a founder need to just focus on strategy, vision, relationship, and innovating your product or service. Rest all the tasks are things that your team can handle. So you need to train your team to handle the other tasks that you are probably firefighting today. Customer support, marketing, sales, all of these things can be delegated to your team, and you can install that vision repeatedly in them so that they are also delivering in the quality that you're looking for. The third important tool that I'm going to teach you is delegation with context. So I'm constantly talking about delegation because it is one of the key tools that is going to help you to grow your business, because how you communicate with your employees plays a huge role in how they're going to perform the tasks and the quality in which they're going to perform the tasks. So now, for example, I have a mental health firm and I have a team of counselors. So now I'm very particular about the quality and the approach in which my counselors take counseling sessions. So before we onboard any counselor, we make it very clear to them that we want to work with counselors who have a minimum experience of 2 years. This is the first criteria. The second criteria is that they use modern therapy tools in their practice. And also there are certain other prerequisites that I want my therapist to follow in the therapy session so that there is uniformity across all counselors, is that they don't take any notes during the session, because when they take notes, sometimes clients can feel a little uncomfortable. And I also make it a point that after every session, the counselor needs to send certain reflective questions. So I also give them examples of how the reflective questions need to be so that they follow the same quality in which every counselor in the organization is delivering therapy session. So this is a very small example as to how I am ensuring the quality aspect of it is maintained, and at the same time, to ensure that this is maintained, we have weekly meetings. So in these weekly meetings, we allocate 30 to 40 minutes wherein we discuss about the task that has been given to the employees and how much have they progressed, how are they progressing, and if at all they're stuck anywhere, they can always ask us for guidance. And in certain situations, we don't even give the guidance. We ask them, okay, if you are in this particular situation and you need to take a call, how would you address this situation? We understand how their mindset is going in, and if the mindset is in right sync, then we can always try out the suggestions that has been put forth by the employees if it is not going to cost you a lot of money or make any breaking decision that is going to make your business come down. Right? So this is the only way in which that communication and coordination between your team improves and increases. So if you found this video to be helpful, and if you are a founder who's looking for clarity, purpose and focus, then don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And don't forget to check out Happy Labs Founder Mindset program, because it is entirely designed to help founders to get back their focus, to get back their clarity. And anywhere if you're stuck, then this is the program for you. Thank you for watching.